You're listening to a WNYO original podcast.
The Tales of Tal'Tayyib, a world in delicate balance, where the gods have sealed themselves away from their mortal creations to protect them. Protection from what? From the other gods that exist who stray from benevolence into chaos and ruin. These betrayer gods are always planning, always scheming on how to return to power and to return to the mortal plane to lay dominion. Until they can do so, they send their minions in their stead to wreak havoc and bring mayhem to mortal life. Listen as a group of would-be heroes learn about the world they live in and what they do to help maintain such balance. What does this tale have in store? Welcome back to the Tales of Tal'Tayyib. Where we left off, the party had met each other in some hapstantial circumstances involving a bushel of apples. Shella had arrived off the ship called the Kraken and arrived in the port town of Ovilava, at which point she ran into a pale-skinned wizard named Rune, who had then introduced her to the rest of his compatriots. They then decided together to search for a library with not much luck, and upon looking at other job boards, they decided to track down a rumor that they had been hearing about a patrol of guards disappearing. They went and saw the Centurion, and the Centurion offered them a small job of going out and finding his missing men. The party decided to take this opportunity and then started to be on their way. And this is where we pick up. You guys have just left the law house and are now back into the main thoroughfare of Ovilava.
Our monk's making faces at me.
Do we want to pick anything up for supplies before we go? I mean, it's only half a day to get there. We still got time.
Do we pick up more apples?
No, I think we're good.
Do I see a shop that would have supplies like health potions, general?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Or
It takes you about half an hour to 45 minutes asking around, trying to find a general store. You end up finding a couple different places. You hear about a general store that is on the northeastern side of town. You hear about a haphazard magical shop, and you hear about the main wares and trading center, which is on the northern half of town.
Well, let's head north and check out that shop then. That might be good. Explore. It's on the way.
I mean, haphazard magic shop sounds pretty
that
exciting
also
to me.
fun.
It sounds.
Do we want to stop there first?
It sounds like so much.
Sounds like fun.
Haphazard magic shop? Haphazard wizard?
There could be books. There could be
Not
scrolls.
haphazard. I am learning.
Your cloak is made of bed sheets.
That's very true.
Yes.
you there.
It is made out of bed sheet.
Maybe he wants to be comfortable
I am
all
very
the
comfortable.
time. Exactly.
Yes. To the magic bookstore. Haphazard magic store.
Said the
There you
magic
go.
shop.
It's a bookstore. It's a library.
There's not even a library here.
I'm in denial.
Let's head to the
That's
magic
the
shop.
wrong world.
Let's go.
A great and powerful DM, the magic
That
shop.
was in Egypt.
Stop knocking over your dice, it's loud.
Okay. You guys are deciding to go to the magic shop.
You're bringing pain
about-
upon our editor.
Sorry. 5 or so minutes walking distance to get there. You know that it's called the Drooling Dwarf.
Love it.
The magic shop is called the Drooling Dwarf.
All I have to think of now are lizards.
Yes.
How?
No!
Like
T-Vel, this is not the place. You could say magic store. Not
Looks like fun. I want to
ruling
see.
door.
I go inside.
It looks like there's some magic in this place.
You walk inside, and as you walk in, there is a glass counter that stretches around in different various wares inside and above. And on the far end, you see a passed out dwarf.
Just like
He is snoring loudly.
Is he drooling?
Slightly.
Yay!
okay. Fair to its name.
And as soon as you push open the door, a bell chimes. Ding! And he's like, what?
Drool running down his face.
Why, hello there.
Hello.
This is a
What can I
magic
do
shop.
you for?
This is a magic shop, yes?
Aye,
Ha!
this is a shop. I got magic.
Need potions?
Potions. Let me see. And he kind of stumbles over to the right side of the glass cabinet.
This
He goes
is
down
fun
and
for
he's-
entertainment.
Well, sorry. I got 3 regular healing potions. I got 2 greater. And, yeah.
And the prices?
Oh, right. You probably wouldn't know that. So, I got, regular healing potions and I got common healing potions. Which one you looking for?
Let's check common first.
The common healing potions are about 45, 50 gold pieces.
Okay.
The regular healing potions are 75.
No.
That's right.
No. And then for a greater healing potion, that's
We don't need.
that'll run you about
Yeah, that.
300.
Wait, that's
Why are you charging so much?
Magic's expensive, dear.
It's a very well. It's not rare, but
Well,
it's very costly
mine.
to make these things.
T-Vel, that is very expensive.
Magic's expensive.
Hey, I'm
Yes,
nervous as a
I
kid,
see.
guys.
No, but how much money do you have?
20.
That would even
I don't even have enough for one. I'm close. Actually, you know
If we combine, we'd have enough, but I don't see a point.
Hackle?
I'm not too concerned about running an errand.
We all have healing
I
kits,
just
we
want to
have
see
a
the shop.
cleric, we have everything.
Do you have any lesser magic items of smaller prices?
Well, I mean, and he looks around the shop, and he's his eyes are almost kind of glazed over. He's looking around and starts perusing.
He's got
The cheapest thing I got is 30 gold. Sorry. It's a spell scroll.
T-Vel, it's a spell. It's a spell scroll. Which spell is it?
Oh, let me look.
He's not going to tell us until he buys until
It's
we
wish.
buy it.
As the check.
If the DM has
It's
the player's hand.
Ray of Sickness.
That's the opposite of what
Explain.
we're looking for. No, that's a.
You read the
that is a
scroll.
good thing. I don't have
Great
that
array.
in my book, man.
Sickness.
But we came for healing.
Why would
not
I want to do
sickness.
that? I don't
If he
even
can
have
make the
magic,
thing
I
sick,
can't. I'm a
we don't
criminal.
need the healing.
The reason it's only 30 gold pieces is because it's slightly damaged. I have other ones, but they're more expensive.
Slightly damaged.
Yeah.
How could you be so careless? It's a beautiful piece of knowledge right there.
I didn't make the dang thing.
What you have? That's weird.
Sad.
Ooh, good answer.
That's weird. Let me check my shelf.
We got a.
You know, I just met you,
The
T-Vel,
literal
with like
shelf
looking for.
gold pieces.
Of all the books.
Ooh, let's try something
You wanna
weirder
pay me
than.
back?
my cloak, and then I'm just gonna make my cloak billow dramatically because that's what it says in the description.
Dramatic billowing.
Absolutely.
You don't have a cloak. I have like this.
I have to take care of myself. I'm still quite a ways to go. And
Would you be at all interested in buying a magical item as a trade? Maybe a blade or something I could bring you and trade.
Well, what is it?
Just well, similar to my mace, it could be just enhanced, made magical, something simple like that.
I mean, if I'm gonna give you an estimate price on something, I gotta see it.
Hands on the mace. It will be similar to this.
What is your mace?
If I were to enchant it with the blessing of the forge, which only lasts a day.
Oh.
But he does not know that.
Yeah, he doesn't know that.
Which he wouldn't.
Yeah, he wouldn't know
At
unless
the
he
long
knows.
rest.
Yeah, at a long rest, it would
Disappear.
Disappear.
Do you bless it?
Yeah. It would have been already blessed, but I didn't specify. Never mind. Roll that back. All that. Never mind.
So it's
I don't bless it here. No.
Not in his face.
Not in
Well,
his face.
say.
No.
bless his item. You want to buy this?
Bless is the item.
That's smart. Right in front of the person I'm trying to con. Just blessed. Magic item. Trade me money, please.
Money now.
Money, please.
My
money now.
and I want it now.
I want it now.
Alright. Well, I do have some magic items that are rather weird or interesting. I mean, I got this pipe. If you smoke this pipe, you can make the smoke turn into anything you wish.
I feel like Shava would take it and smoke it.
Oh, no, you have to buy it first.
How much is it?
80 gold pieces.
Don't have that money.
We can come back after we.
Yeah, why
Finish
don't
our
we
job.
Do our job first.
No.
As of
It
now, it
just
looks like
dawned
we're
on
kind
me
of.
I have something you might find interesting.
Okay.
Yes.
Remind you?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm very forgetful. Please remind me.
Alright, I'll remind you later.
I feel like we could come back and peruse more when we've got more gold in our pockets. So I think we should really.
Shopkeep, you take careful care of that scroll. I shall get it on the way back. And take good care of it.
Alright, as he sets it down next to his glass of ale.
Kind of walked into that one.
Let's get out of here before I forget you, please.
Alright, let's leave.
Shall we head north now?
North.
Yes.
Yeah, are we
North.
going to the other shop?
I mean, it's just gonna be
I would like.
expensive. The same. It's
We're all a little short on cash at the moment. I
yeah.
think. We should just head to the farm.
If
and see
unless
what we
anyone
can do.
drastically needs anything, we can move forward.
Off to Hackshield.
Let's go.
Alright,
Onward.
so you guys decide to make your way towards the Hacksmith farm?
Yes.
Hackshield, sorry.
I eat an apple.
You
along
made
the
it!
way.
You steal my apples?
I mean, I'd ask you for one if
Okay, I don't mind giving you.
Steal it.
So did you guys want to stop at the common store or no?
No.
No.
Alrighty.
We're broke.
I have enough apples to last us a while.
So you guys head northward. You got general directions from the Centurion. And who would be leading the charge on finding their way there?
I mean,
I
but
wouldn't.
maybe we could share it.
I will
think.
Raising
aid
hands for
whoever because I
podcast
know the
genius.
direction.
Either Tito
I can't
or
see
I
your
would say
hands.
make a survival check with advantage.
Alright.
Yeah.
I will do that.
I'm pointing you towards north. True north.
My God.
That's not bad.
My first roll by betrayed me. 15.
Last
thing.
roll.
Survival?
Yeah.
20. Not
20?
natural. Not natural, but 20.
You guys find your way there without deviating from the path very much. there's not like any main road, but there's kind of like a side path that you follow.
I can cook too.
You're right. Like for the majority of the journey, you're following cart tracks and like underbrush that's been cut down, but it's not any like made stone road, as what you and Frederick have been used to so far.
We're heading out to the farm. I didn't expect much.
It takes you about 3 hours to get there.
That's a long time.
Gross.
Yeah, it takes a while. It's on foot.
Good few months.
Are you guys gonna go stealthily or?
No.
No, why would we go
Okay.
southward?
I'm not stealthy.
If something wants to come at me.
Bring it on.
Can we do something during that time?
Yes, you can.
During that time, Bruin goes over to Shella. Shella, was it?
Yeah.
Good. So this world is very mysterious and very wicked sometimes. And sometimes people try to make you drink something that tastes very, very awful. And they call it ale or booze. I wouldn't drink it. And sometimes they smoke things out of pipes. But I have a trick to this, and a man does not know.
I assume I can hear all of this.
Make a stealth check.
Natural. Come on.
Oh no.
That is a 9.
Oh, yeah, we all hear it.
I wonder.
Passive perception.
Everyone hears him saying this.
I give it.
I'm
a
supposed
lot.
to hear him say.
The man does not know.
I don't mind it.
There was one time he bet me to smoke out of a pipe, and normally I would not because this stuff is viscous and terrible. But I pull out a pipe from my of one of my folds of my cloak. I start to smoke on it and bubbles.
It's an ocean pipe.
I don't know the name of it, but it blows bubbles.
I want to call it the ocean pipe.
See, I won a bet that day with a man.
It's your treat.
Yes,
I love it. It's amazing.
I know, right? I don't know, some weird thing of me thinks that is very attuned to you. I don't know, maybe it's the bubbles. Maybe you're very bubbly. I know it is a great time. Do you want to try?
Yeah. Shell takes it and like that's the bubbles going. Woo! You know, like one of those like when you have the pipe, like not just a couple bubbles come out, like all the bubbles go like to come out.
You
of
go
it.
completely straight faced. Pops a bubble.
What the? No, and I pick it back and poke it in. A man cannot see. He cannot know I cheated.
Okay.
You did what?
Nothing, a man.
Ron.
I have not done anything.
Cheated me in our smoke off?
No.
Yes.
No.
I just heard you.
Yes.
We all
I want my money back.
Oh, okay. Here's one gold piece.
Thank you.
Has everyone
further
erases?
from that
Yes, they
scroll.
both erase and add one
Oh,
gold
God,
and
you're
lose one.
further from that spell scroll, aren't you?
Oh my gosh.
I am not very good at this.
And we continue forward.
Bro, not wanting to be noticed, you are not good at being quiet.
Is there anything else anyone like to do during this time? And you said you're keeping an active eye out?
Yes.
no?
Generally, out of habit.
I'll do the blessing of the forge on my armor, which makes it a +1 magic item.
Okay. So add 1 to your AC.
I hit things. It's a +1 to ow.
I'm happily skipping along the path. Like,
I
I just
stab
found some
things.
bubbles. I found some bubbles. Shella's just too excited about this new place. Like, everything is new here. It's like,
I have
I
terrible.
need one of them right now.
oh no.
Not yet.
Alright, so
Continue.
go ahead and roll a perception check for me. Anyone else who wants to keep an active eye out, go ahead with this.
Let's see if my half-orc die wants to behave
I'm keeping an
for
active
once
eye.
in its
Perception.
life.
I think Shella will be
17.
keeping an active eye because she's actually looking at everything.
Remember, if you like do a perception check and roll under your passive perception, you can choose to use that instead.
Okay. 15.
It's 11, so we're taking my 19 passive perception.
17.
This is 11, but I'm adding the 3 to it, so, yeah, add 3, so 14.
Your
Okay.
passive
10.
is 10 plus your
10 plus your
perception modifier.
perception modifier.
So you're actually 13, or not 11. So you add the proficiency to it as well. So when your proficiency goes up, so will your passive perception.
Yay.
Which is why mine is broken.
I asked you about this.
So mine
You said it was
if it's
fine.
10 plus my wisdom.
10 plus your perception skill.
Oh,
bonus.
plus the perception skill.
Yes.
I
Or I
have
don't know,
5
it
in
could be-
perception.
Yeah, so either way, you 15. You're good.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't have a copy of the game.
Yes.
I have mine.
You're right.
Okay.
17 for me.
So as you guys are going out, you see some general wildlife around. As you start getting closer to where the farm is, you, like Tivel, Frederick, and Aman, you three pick up on a slight sulfuric smell.
Uh-oh.
That's fun.
It's not strong, but it's there.
Egg.
Yeah, it's like
Eggs.
a deviled egg.
Eggs.
What does this talk about eggs?
Like fish eggs?
Oh, there's
Eggs. Make
Sulfur
babies.
on
I would say once they
sulfur.
pointed it out, you
Yeah.
can you can detect it.
Yes, it smells.
Sulfur.
It smells like.
No, it's not.
Well, it
I
smells
don't
like
think
what?
I'm smelling anything.
Yeah, a fire-based spell.
Oh,
I would not know what that smells like.
or just
I
you
would know
some
what that
sort of
smells like, yes.
But
fire.
you also are a person who works with magic.
Gross.
How did you know? You have not
I
seen any of
will-
it.
Ah.
Tivel
What was
ties
your
up her
reaction to
hair
that
and
scroll?
draws her mole just to have it ready.
Exactly.
Also, you have a
pull
bubble,
out my morning
like
star.
something that
Bella's not
creates bubbles.
stupid. Bella has
No
a
great
It's not
Power
strong
of
yet,
12
so I'm
and a
not going to
wisdom of
be
16.
really
Tivel
worried
ties
about
her
it.
hair up, and Freddie would already know this, but the rest of them would see for the first time that where her hair covers the left side of her face, when it gets pulled up, you see a jagged scar across her cheek. When she ties her hair up and draws her mole and just kind of holds it ready.
Okay. I mean, there's nothing around you, but
I don't trust that smell.
It's not strong enough yet. We're good. It's when it gets
I'm
stronger
going
and
to
closer
keep-
that
I'm
we.
going to keep. I'm going to keep my morning star
I'm
ready.
just holding it in front of me rather than having it on my back.
Can I roll a check to see from the books I've read about the region and stuff like that that it would be naturally occurring?
make a history check.
A natural 20.
There are sulfuric smells are pretty normal in like places that have active volcanoes that have a lot of fire-based things happen around them. In this region of the country, there's nothing that you know of that sort nearby.
You know, thinking about it further, that smells very odd for here. I've never read anything about a sulfurous smell, except in regions of fire and volcano.
I mean, this also just means we're moving in the right direction towards, the missing people.
Trouble.
Exactly.
I
it's fun.
suppose so, with mysterious fireborne spells.
Let's press on.
Okay. If you suppose so.
We keep moving forward then.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you guys continue on, and you guys do eventually reach the farm. It's a pretty big farm. Like, we're talking about almost modern day sized farms. So you are like well within the farm before you see the first building. Like there are not any hands out during this time of day because it's just about high noon. So it's the warmest part of the day.
You good there?
No. it's the warmest part of the day, so the hands that work on this farm are currently taking a break. What are you guys doing?
We see animals.
Not in this section of the farm, no.
I
Wanna-
wouldn't approach where I see buildings.
Yeah. same.
Bella's still curious.
I'm
But
going
yeah, I definitely
towards
would approach
probably the main
buildings.
house or
Okay.
the main
Is the
building.
smell getting more concentrated?
No.
The smell's gone.
So you guys walk further into the farm.
Yep.
It's about another 5 minutes walking before you see the building. It's a moderately large-sized house, probably big enough to house 20 or 25 people comfortably.
It's a lot.
So should we just go knock on the door and ask
I
him,
knock on
hey,
the door.
Of course.
who's
I
missing?
Go up to the front desk. Front door.
Mine's
Go
knocking.
knock on the door.
Yeah. Why not? Can't get anywhere.
Oh, just a moment. It's finishing lunch.
Understandable.
Is it
And a stout dwarf opens the door. Crumbs like all throughout his beard.
Oh god.
Hi, hello. Well, you're a motley crew, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do you happen to be Clint Hackshield?
I am. Well,
we-
Glint's the Glint you're referring to is my dad.
Well, we heard you were having some trouble with missing animals.
Oh, yeah. We've had about 3 or 4 cattle got loose. And when we found them, they were torn apart. Since then, we've had about another 2 cattle gone missing. And all the larger animals that we keep farther from the house, they're spooked.
Do you think you could show us the area that this is happening in?
Aye, just give me a second. And he
course.
goes back into the house, grabs his cloak and a bow and a bow and a quiver. And he comes back. So, you ready?
Yes.
Alrighty. Did Centurion Cadman send you?
Yes.
Indeed, he did.
Yes.
Good. Hopefully you'll come back.
Plan
I
on it.
intend to get paid.
Do you know what happened to the other men he sent?
They came here. They asked me what you asked me. I showed them what I'm about to show you. And they went off in the woods.
Do I believe him?
Roll an insight check.
Oh, that's pretty good for me. That's a 15.
It is.
He's being honest.
Laughing because it's a natural 17.
Yes. I have a negative 2.
No.
So he takes you, it's about another 10, 15-minute walk to the far side of the farm.
During that, I'll ask him if he knows anything about the smell of sulfur that we've noticed.
We've noticed it, but it's just been there for the past week and a half.
It doesn't get
Did it
stronger.
When did the
start
animals start
before
missing?
or after?
Before.
Before. Just before?
I mean, it was weaker before, but
I don't like that. I'm just kind of resting my maul over my shoulder.
That's it.
Not
How
putting it
long
away.
ago did it start?
about 2 weeks.
And when did the animals start going missing?
A week and a half ago.
Alright.
So, we'll walk out there.
Is
So-
there, I was about to ask him, is there a strong scent of sulfur around where the cattle usually go missing or where you found the corpses?
Well, I
of
mean,
cattle?
it's stronger there than it is here, but it's probably faded at least a little bit. So as you guys get to where the site that he's taking you, he shows you the site, and you see a couple, like, bones. We've tried to clear most of the mess, but I guess the guys missed something. But here's where we found the 3 cattle.
Are these all cow bones?
Are they cow bones?
Make a nature check.
I Wait, you're gonna
19.
go back in. Hold on.
Yes, these are in fact cattle bones.
Okay.
Nature check.
Let's see
Yeah,
if I
they're all
manage to do
cow
anything. Nope.
I want to look, see if there's any. I want to look for foot traffic of what could be guards, like of the guards
Oh,
that
plus
came
zero,
and checked.
cool,
See
so
if
that's just
what
straight
direction they would have wandered off in after.
Make a survival check.
Roll. You're wasting your natural
Can I
points.
also
You just
do a
wasted
survival
a
check
natural
to sort
point.
of
Stop
figure out-
rolling
That
when
is
it's
a
not
4.
necessary.
You can give him advantage, or you can make your own check.
What do you have? What do you
I have a 1 to survival.
Can I see
Yeah,
any
you can make your own check.
marks
I
or
got a 4
anything
with
on the
mine, so
bones?
as long as you can roll.
Any kind of idea what killed them based on the
17.
bones?
to survival?
You can see that, I mean, there wasn't that much of a commotion footprint-wise that happened here. But, you do see the guard tracks, although pretty well faded. It's not that easy to miss 6, sorry, sets of heavier footfalls. And then you see all 6 sets heading roughly northwest,
Northwest.
past the picket fence into the woods.
I point this out to the party.
We can head that way first. Can I tell anything about what happened based on the bones?
No,
Any marks or anything?
not really.
I'll ask.
At least nothing identifiable.
Well, I want to ask Mr. Hackshield, was it most of the animals left behind, or did it seem like they had been eaten?
They were pretty well ravaged.
I'd rather something be feeding off them than just killing them for fun. For profit. I don't know. Gross.
There's many a beast that eats other beasts. That's what I was saying, Shella. What is a dangerous place?
I just pull out a piece of pocket bacon and eat it.
All right, so what are you guys deciding to do?
Well, shall we follow the footprints and find the idiots that were being paid to find?
Yes.
Probably.
As long as we can get
sure.
home and get you the scroll afterwards.
Charlotte's excited about going
Of
on
course.
adventures. She's like, let's go, and she runs over that.
I'm going to.
All right, I will follow after Charlotte to make sure she doesn't end up dead.
I'm going to add a friend to our party here. So we just reach into the bag real quick.
Please be a bear. Please be a bear. Please be a bear.
3. That is. Ooh! It's Kevin. It's a baboon.
Fuck.
The baboon.
I wanted a bear.
Named
Baboon
Kevin?
named Kevin.
Wonderful.
Where did this come from?
Oh, he came from my bag.
And the baboon run after me and be like,
bag?
What?
A bag? You stuffed the baboon into a bag?
No, I didn't stuff him in there.
This
It was
bag
in there when I
produces
got it.
animals.
I hear
Sometimes
like
it's
this
a bear.
baboon
That
come
is
and I kind of like
amazing.
turn around, like stop and turn around. I'm like,
It's just a baboon.
what is
It is a baboon.
You have no idea what
Have you
baboon
never
is.
read about a baboon?
this? No.
She's from the ocean.
I
It's
mean,
fish.
I think there'd be books about them. At least
I
about
run up
them.
to it and I kind of like try to pet its head.
It
I'll let him.
recoils from you.
Oh.
I mean, I'll let him pet you. I'll let him accept you as like the pet. You can't really. Guess what can I do with it? He's friendly to you and your companions. So.
Yeah.
Could
She'll
still be
friendly to me.
friendly, but it cannot
doesn't
let
mean
it
friendly
pet
is a
someone.
loose term.
He's not one to be.
I'm
a
not-
pet.
It's
he doesn't
still a
enjoy,
wild
yeah.
animal.
Yeah, he
What if
doesn't.
you
enjoy
showed up
being
and someone just
pet.
ran up to you and tried to pet you?
What do I do with my dog?
All right.
That is fascinating. But how would this ape help us in there? How would the monkey help us in there?
Well, first off, he can help climb up and see higher into the trees.
I guess so.
If you give me 10 minutes, I could talk to them.
I could just do it now.
But it is wasting time.
Yeah, but he can also help us in a pinch.
Do a little.
Right.
So off into the northwest, we'll follow the tracks of the guards with him still.
Alrighty. Whoever's taking the lead on this, go ahead and make a survival check.
Whoever's what?
Should I?
What do you have on survival? What's your bonus?
+4.
I got +5.
Okay. I will assist.
I lose.
Go ahead and take one with advantage.
I have
Plus 2.
I have one.
Plus 2.
16, 21.
Alrighty. You follow the tracks fairly well. Although faded, we're still able to ascertain the general direction. And there are times that you lose the trail and then pick it up again a couple 100 yards ahead. Okay. You follow through, and the smell gets slightly more and more odoriferous.
Stinky.
Like, Shell definitely starts
I'm gonna
smelling that
use
now.
my action and do divine sense. If there's any like fiends or undead in the area within 60 feet.
Within 60 feet,
Within 60 feet.
you pick up nothing within 60 feet.
How long does it last?
Until my end of my next turn.
Webby, you said it was like a sulfury smell, right?
Yeah.
Water, sulfur.
What?
I don't get it.
What?
Doesn't, okay. Never mind.
Sulfur comes from fire.
Unless you're trying to get to like a geyser, but
Unless we're talking like natural hot springs, which are still volcanic.
alright, well,
Right.
move with
Okay,
caution.
I'm dumb. It's fine.
So you sense
Those buttons
nothing?
and
Emma?
acid.
Nothing so
Bella's
far.
pretty
No.
dumb sometimes.
And
She's not-
as the smell is getting more intense,
It just stinks really bad.
it's becoming less of a distinctly sulfuric smell, becoming kind of decay.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
Decay.
I'm gonna keep going
I'm
towards
gonna
the smell. I'm
start
going.
And I'm
looking
going to
around
say
for the
those with
source of
passive
that.
perceptions of 14 or higher notice this.
Yeah, I would not notice that.
Aw.
I will start keeping an eye out for what's causing the decay smell.
Yep.
That's smelly.
What is
And
it?
I'm at the ready with my ball.
Just smells of death now. Less of sulfur, more of decay. The rotting of bodies.
I'm not sure we're going to be finding those guards alive.
I need to roll his health. Perfect. He has 2 health.
Maybe there's something to learn after. Oh.
It's one lower than what it is on a default.
Okay,
So with
we
caution.
inspect.
Having Aman kind of describe the decaying kind of bodies, Aman's gonna you watch Aman kind of straighten up a little bit.
Mom,
Or
you
we
mean
watch
Rune?
Rune get.
You know, your character.
Yeah.
Your character.
Why are
Rune
you
straighten
talking
up
about
a
Arden's
bit
character?
and start to kind of just walk further, looking.
Can't tell when your D&D group needs food.
I'm gonna walk even further, and I'm gonna take the lead.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow.
I would say make a survival check with advantage.
Does he do this often? Take the lead?
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
Some exciting stuff here.
At 9.
I think he knows where he's going.
I'll tow him back onto the
So,
path.
T-Val and Aman, you guys watch as Rune, like, with his nose first, starts walking off in a direction, and he's actually following the footprints for, like, the first 20 feet. And then, as the footprints turn to the left, he turns to the right and keeps walking.
I'll just scruff him by the back of the
What?
cloak.
It was on the trail.
No, I think he knows what
Not
he's
really.
doing.
I'd rather not lose him.
But clearly he knows what he's doing. No, he doesn't.
Footprints go this way.
Oh, they do. But that's not where the smell was going.
No, smell is
No,
indeed coming up.
smells following the footprints.
Yeah. Right. This way then.
I'll keep following.
Righty.
Thinky.
I ready myself for anything.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't like the DM checking
Since we're
things.
getting
I don't
closer,
like the
since
DM.
we're getting
Oh, no,
closer
the DM
to
has a
spell,
book.
I'm readying
The
myself
DM
for
has the
combat.
monster manual. Help us.
Oh,
Help
I
us,
got my
world.
sword ready.
oh,
I got
whacking
Kevin at my side.
Whapping time!
A nice small baboon.
Roll initiative? No.
No, we haven't. I don't like it yet. I don't like it. I'm ready to whack
All right,
anything
I'm
that
gonna-
comes at me.
Alright, since Is Rune now following the path, like following the footprints, like
Yes.
decently accurately? Okay.
Okay, so
I'm
let's
gonna
move
kind of
over
go
here.
like next to Rune and just kind of like be up just towards the front more.
Okay.
I'm like mid.
Something tells me this is gonna come
I'll bring up the rear.
handy in a second.
If we're in a marching order.
Give me a. So, do you guys have a marching order already set?
Do the others have figures?
So
Yeah, I do
Rune
not.
is in the front, and then me.
We're getting to. Yeah, that was the one I was using.
I will put myself in front of Rune.
Barbarian.
Okay.
I don't think the beanpole should be in the front.
Condelictive.
I would be. Let's say I would be in front of you two, and I'd be behind Tivel and Amon.
I'll be up front too with my tower shield ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Cool that.
Ooh, and this D4 right next to me. That is my good old Kevin.
Look at all our beautiful minis on the table.
Kind of going 2 by 2.
Oh,
Which? What? Oh, we got. Who's up front here? We got me.
We got
Tivel,
Amon, we got Tavel
and then
in the front
next
row.
we've got Freddy and
Baboon friend.
Baboon Kevin.
Baboon
And then
Kevin?
somehow
And then Rune and
ends up
Shella
in-
got in the
in-
back.
Rune and Shella, who tried to be up front and were promptly shuttled to the back.
Yes.
We will let this be the baboon.
Okay.
Oh,
That is a wolf butt.
It
that's
is
a wolf butt.
Thank you.
That is
There's
a
all
wolf
these
butt.
little
is an
minis on the
actual
table that
wolf.
people
I
in the
see
world
wolf
can't
butt.
see unless they're in this room.
It's a small beast.
Little 2D minis. The
Baboon
front
is a
stick
small
is wolf
beast.
face, but I see wolf butt.
Well, oh my gosh.
It's a baboon, don't worry about it.
I see a thin stripe.
Okay.
because It's just 2D.
So, as you guys are continuing forward, make a perception check. Because I'm assuming all of you would be keeping an eye out at this point.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
keeping an eye out and ready to smack anything that comes at me.
Awesome.
11.
I got an 11.
So
Is that an 18 or is it
passive perception, right?
If you
God.
roll
Holy shit.
an active
I get
perception
18.
check,
Okay.
you,
18, sorry.
you can forego that to use your passive perception.
11.
So 15.
I got an 11. Kevin got a natural 20. So he got a 21 if you're just doing
Okay.
the math. there.
22.
22,
13. I'm going to use
13,
my actual passive perception.
15.
7, 15, 11, and 21.
With
Yeah.
my modifier.
Okay.
I rolled 15.
As you guys continue forward,
This is why I got the animal.
30, 40 feet from where you guys originally picked up the new smell, you hear shambling ahead. Like metal on metal shambling, just
Maul is at the ready to smack anything that
Guys,
comes
what
at
is
me.
that noise?
I don't
Oh,
like it.
that's
I don't hear
that's the
anything.
I
fun.
don't like it. Oh.
That's
see
the
where it's
that's the
coming
thing
from?
that's doing all the
There's a
smelling.
If you
set
guys
of
didn't
the
notice
dead.
this point,
underbrush
Shella
ahead.
has her giant trident on her back and she starts to kind of grab it. She's kind of like,
I think you should.
I'm gonna have this.
there's a fairly
Yeah,
thick
give me
patch
a
of
guess.
underbrush in front of you. The shambling appears to be coming
She
from the
starts
other
to
side of that
pull it
underbrush.
out. And the whole
Divine
thing.
sense. That's my last one for right now.
Divine sense.
Yeah, 60
You do
feet.
sense. Do you sense how many or no?
Yeah, I think so. It shows me all their. It shows me their. I know their location within 60 feet. That was it.
Oh, paladin.
Checking things.
You
checking
know
things.
location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. I don't
Not
think
behind total
Is
cover.
it total?
Um,
Loose brush?
I wouldn't consider this total cover.
You know the type.
You don't know its identity, but you know its type.
Okay.
Just like how
You
many.
sense about 4 undead,
Okay.
25 feet directly in front of you.
I push up against and I motion ahead and I say undead ahead.
Oh, of course it is.
Undead?
Undead.
This is
You're
very
kidding.
interesting.
No.
Have you seen any undead before?
I barely touched on the subject.
It's not pleasant.
This is
No.
They
your
smell.
time, Amanda.
They're squishy.
Shall we?
I'm definitely
Time to
pulling out
banish
the
some evil.
trident now. The
Yeah.
trident is out.
Bahamut, give me strength. I ready my
As
mace.
you yell this,
I've got my own.
and the shambling starts to get louder.
Yep.
I'm gonna charge it. and
Come
start
forth,
swinging.
Ready
undead.
for you to say
Meet
it.
thy maker.
I charge it and start swinging.
I run through the brush.
You guys charge through the brush.
And one last thing before we actually get into this, I would like to rage.
Alrighty.
Oh god, it's the guys right here. Man! As DM pulls out pretty printed map.
Oh.
It's cute.
Oh.
It's just some grassy field, but it looks very nice.
That maybe should not stay.
I
Fine.
like this grassy field. Good
We have
rocks
a
on
cute little map for me to kill things on.
Mood.
Undead heads go smoosh.
I'm just ready for
Muscle
ready
wizard
to say
cast.
it.
Yeah, I don't
Ready
have
to say the
smite
two
yet.
first times we
Don't
have
feel
to
like
say
it's
this
smite
in the
off.
campaign.
Because I only have one in
Cool, we've
paladin
got minis.
and 3 in
Let's
cleric.
see if I can actually
You
hit
guys
something
are
this
all
time.
healers, and I'm like, alright, fine, I'll be a healer.
Ready to roll.
Oh my god, can I
Oh, look,
please
it has a second.
actually hit something this time?
If you guys would like to place yourselves,
Where are we coming from?
you rush through the brush here.
Okay.
I'm
I
heading
have not
straight
rushed
for that
you.
closest.
Yeah, so I assume
Oh gosh, I'm full of
T-Bell
burps.
and
So you're going to this
I'm
one?
heading straight for that first one there.
okay.
I'm
Then
gonna go toward this one.
It's whacking time.
You guys have just emerged from the
okay.
brush.
me and Kevin would be right behind you two.
Yep.
It's
I'm
back
on the
there.
other side of the brush now.
We're in our marching order. Wizard is
Go.
hiding in the
Yep.
bushes.
And then
Oh no.
Rune stayed in
It's a
hid.
bushman.
Rune and Shell are all the way in the back.
Bushman.
I mean, Shell
Hey,
can
but if
be
he moves
up
up
closer
behind us, I
behind
wanna
me.
tank
and
It's okay.
Kevin,
Shell
or you
can be
be
right there, that's fine.
At this point,
She would be cautious.
roll initiative.
Yes!
First the campaign!
Half orc die. Do not fail me.
Awesome. Do you want me to roll?
Natural 20.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Unnatural 20.
Did I peek?
For Kevin, do you want me to roll his own initiative, or do you want me to just have him go on my turn?
I've injured our
Torture me
director's
later.
ears.
Torture me
I'm
later.
so sorry.
Please roll a separate.
Separate, awesome.
Sorry. I got what's
'Cause
my
I
modifier?
rolled
It's an
a one.
unnatural 20.
Plus whatever my modifiers. Okay.
Sorry, Savannah.
You're
We'll
okay.
go over who has what.
You can text me angrily when you're editing this.
I'm probably gonna be in your. Oh wait, no. Because
Okay.
I'm editing over
It'll be over
Thanksgiving.
break.
It'll be okay.
It'll be over Thanksgiving.
It's be fine. I like this word.
So,
Colin.
25 to 20.
Natural 20, unnatural 20.
What's your total score?
Natural 20, that's 21.
You only have a +1 to initiative.
I need
Low
to
dex?
boost my dex. It's a problem.
I have an
20?
Shella got an unnatural 20.
So just a regular
20 to 15.
18.
18.
We rolled some pretty good rolls in this one.
I'm just
Imagine someone got a natural 1 over here.
I'm just happy I'm actually going
Are you
15
kidding?
to 10.
14.
Kevin got an 11.
Kevin.
14.
14.
Kevin got 11.
Yeah.
Kevin.
9 plus 2.
I'm so happy.
And what you get?
Oh, I got a 4.
4.
Natural 1 plus 3.
What?
Hoorah.
promoted. Which one was it? Half-orc guy.
I love you.
Alrighty.
He's
So,
my half-orc guy.
as you guys rush through and emerge on the other side of the brush, T-Vel, it's your turn first.
Smacking the closest dude.
You are the black miniature, right?
Mm-hmm.
You run up to this closest dude.
Whack smack.
Smack.
Okay, what? Correction, one smack. I have to wait. Yes, I have to wait. Only one smack.
Oh, honey, one of this.
Just whack. I whack.
Whack with.
With my maul.
Oh, with your mom.
Whacking.
That was pretty good. This dice is rolling good.
I think I hit him with a 26.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Whack smack.
Mummy's face there was just like, yeah,
Maybe.
A little bit.
That's 2d6. 3 plus 5's 8 damage. 8 whacking damage.
8 damage. Alrighty.
Yeah. That's.
Is that your turn?
I can't do anything with a bonus action.
Alrighty.
I raged going into it.
Shella, you're next.
With 40 feet, can I make it to the guy T-Val is attacking right now?
You can make it to there.
Okay. So I'm not
You're
in attack
just outside of melee range.
for both that guy
For
and
both
the
of
other
them.
guy? Okay. Then I'm going to hold in place.
Oh, anything else you want to do? Or no?
No.
Alright.
No.
Your turn.
I'm not backing up.
Smacking time.
Shallow, let him back up.
Come punch things. Okay, don't hide in the bushes.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, does the
Can
brush
we get
count
there with
as
30?
difficult terrain?
No.
20, 30, something like
30 feet of movement?
Yes.
Let's say you get about there.
Man, what am I doing? Do I
Purge
kill
the
them?
undead! Purge them all!
Don't kill them all. I want to look at one.
No, burn them all.
By the way,
Do I recognize them as town guard?
these are wearing armor similar to that of the town guard.
Yep.
A man told me to purge the
They're
undead
dead?
and kill them.
They're
So
undead?
I am going to. Rune is going to cast Scorching Ray. and
Sean doesn't know how to
form
feel about this.
3 balls of fire, and he's going to launch them. Let's start with one against the one that's already been hit. This one? Yep. That is a 16 hit.
That'll hit.
He takes 3 fire damage. Still up.
Yes.
That is a 14 hit.
14 does not hit.
14 does not hit. Okay. The third one. What did I say the last one was?
14.
It was supposed to be 16, I'm sorry.
16 hits.
And this is a 15.
15 just hits.
Okay. That is 7, and then another 7. So 14 points of fire damage. The last 2 bolts.
You watch as this one gets hit with all 3 bolts of fire and just starts, ignites, and just crumples to the ground.
Well, that takes care of my problem then.
Oh.
Who's next?
Burns so bright.
Next is Kevin's turn.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Okay. So let's see. Where did I put a sheet? Oh, there it is. He's got.
That's a sheet.
Oh, I have a sheet with all of them on it. 30 feet of movement. So, can he reach any of them at this point? Maybe 30 feet.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and then he'll just do a bite attack against him.
Well, Kevin.
Oh, that's a 9.
9 will not hit.
Yeah.
Poor Kevin.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's all he can do on his turn.
Alright. It is now the zombies' turn.
Are they all zombies?
Yes.
I rolled the
You just clarified
All
this.
4 are zombies.
Swing both ways, violently. With them all.
Oh, yeah.
This
Get
one will
some
come up
motherfucker.
Let's go.
to Shella.
I already had the trident prepared, so.
And it's going to make an attack against you.
Next beat and take.
That is a 22 to hit.
No, that definitely is. No denial on that.
That's 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Bludgeoning damage to be specific.
Okay.
This one will turn on Kevin.
Oh,
No, not Kevin. Kevin's gonna die. Kevin's done.
If they hit,
That's a
which they probably will.
4 to hit.
Oh man, no! Oh, he lives.
Kevin!
Lose 2 hit points.
It's 2 hit points.
Is there like a body when he dies, or does he
Sheila has
disappear?
full arm after.
Yeah.
As her feet.
Momento. Maybe
You're supposed to get a
He just
free attack.
vanishes.
Do you get to smack him when he enters?
And then
Yeah.
the other one
I thought I was
is
supposed to.
a
but
natural
okay.
20.
Wait,
Oh,
do you
yeah,
have a feat, or
it
did
does
you take
damage.
the boost?
Oh, he's. Yeah, I'm just
he
gonna.
took a boost.
Kevin.
I
Kevin
think we
takes
changed-
11
changed
points of
something.
damage.
Yeah.
Bye,
So
Kevin.
It was
hit
very
Kevin
broken.
and like he just kind of vanishes. Like.
Yeah, you took a boost.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I don't get the button now.
Okay, well that's 1 for the day.
Because we do flurry blows and all that stuff now.
All right. With that, it is Frederick's turn.
Yeah.
Oh man, last
didn't
on the list.
lose it.
Awesome. I can reach
I
those
didn't
2.
Go.
Oh wait.
Oh, sorry. Amon, your turn. We'll just retcon that.
Bad naughty.
Amon, it's
DM.
your turn.
Not a DM.
Okay. I'm gonna move up to here
Did Kevin get killed?
Oh, Kevin
Yes.
got it.
and
God damn it!
11 points of damage.
Searing Smite.
Natural
so bonus
20.
action enchant with Searing Smite and then hit them with my mace.
You're distracted by
Just so you know, as a paladin, you can choose to cast the smite
Oh,
after you
okay.
after you
So
see if
I'm
it
gonna
That's
hits.
why
try and-
paladins are broken. You can get natural
I'm gonna
20.
try and
I'm
hit
gonna smite
first
'em,
with
too.
my mace then. That's 17 plus my strength. No, plus 5, so 22.
That'll hit.
And then I'm gonna add the Searing Smite.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
So that's 2d6.
Paladins are so broken.
Smite. It's the next page.
Listen, hey there, friend. You want to die?
Yes. So another d6. So 2d6 with my mace and the smite.
Now for searing smite, does that add extra damage for undead or no?
It didn't say no.
Okay,
It's fire.
just so you know, your divine smite does.
Okay. Well, I don't have that yet. That's once I get to a 2nd level paladin.
Okay,
I only get Searing Smite because
it's a spell slot.
well, no, because I'm a forge cleric.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
But it puts him on fire.
Multi-class seems weird.
Does Radiant do anything to them? I guess I wouldn't know that right now. But that's 9 damage with the Searing Smite.
Alright. How much damage?
9.
9.
Part
Is
of
that
it.
all?
Oh,
radiant?
plus
No.
3. Plus 3 from my mace, being bludgeoning. 12 damage.
So 12 total.
Yes.
Okay.
And they have to make a Constitution saving throw at the start of each of their turns, or they take fire damage.
Oh,
Alrighty.
cool.
Because they're on fire now.
Thank you.
Dope. So that one's on fire.
Another one. For that effect?
Mm-hmm.
Searing smite.
Searing Smite is a fire-based smite.
Cool.
Okay.
I do not
So
know.
instead of radiant, it is fire, and it puts him on fire.
Now at this
does it
point,
take in
Freddy, it's
fire?
your turn.
Okay.
26. If they
Can
fail,
I get to the other side of those 2 that Amon's facing towards?
So the
Yeah.
I just need to be in like a 5-foot radius where I won't hit. Where I'll hit those 2, but not Amon.
Cool.
I'd say you would need to enter this one's and leave this one's combat range.
Mhm.
So it's going to take a opportunity attack against you.
Sure. What was that?
That is a unnatural 20,
Yeah, that hits.
Ow.
It's only 2.
and that'll be 2 points of damage.
Did you say it's only a 20?
I mean, it's only a non-natural 20. That's what matters.
Okay.
Okay, so and am I in like a 5-foot radius where I could hit those 2? So right about
I'll say
there would
yeah.
be. Okay, cool. Thunderclap.
Alrighty. Deck saves.
Constitution saving throw.
Con save.
Each
Oh my gosh.
each creature other than you within 5 feet of you must make a Constitution saving throw. Plus, there's now a thunderous sound that can be heard from 100 feet away.
Ow.
Somebody's gonna come running.
Oh, that's how we get more. That's how we get more.
What's
enemies.
your save?
I have a save of 15.
They both succeed.
Ooh, they take no damage then, and that was, yeah, that's my action. I'll cast.
Well, that's rolling
Let's
good.
see, what can I
today.
do on a bonus action?
Curse your DM's dice.
I reach into my bag and I grab out.
Is
Grab
that bonus
another.
action?
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Okay.
Reaching inside the bag, however. Yep. What happened? Ooh. Haha. Caesar. It's an ape.
I know, I have Sacred
I get an ape.
Flames, which I
You get an
probably do
ape.
next.
Ape.
Yeah, now there's an ape.
Beast.
Bless you.
Is an
I'm
ape
sorry.
medium or large?
He's a medium. Yep. Yeah, the baboon is small where the ape is medium.
Yeah.
I only have, I think, 2 large.
What is this?
This is my ape. Caesar.
Okay.
He's very big. Why can't we have a
Would you like me
bear?
to add
We
him
have
to the
another
initiative,
mini
or
coming
do
on the board of an
Do you want me to add him to
Yeah.
the initiative, or do you want me to just put him where Caesar was?
Roll for his initiative.
Okay.
And is this one gonna have a specific name or no?
This one is Caesar.
Oh, like Planet of the Apes.
I didn't really think of it when I did that. Like, I kind of just named him
Okay.
Caesar, but it just happened to turn out that way, honestly. I'm like, oh, Caesar sounds like a good name for an ape. I'm like, oh, crap. I'm going to keep it
It's
anyways.
okay,
I
it's
like the
okay.
name. His initiative is, oh, look, I'm an 11. I rolled a 9 plus 2. They all have a dex of 2, apparently. Wow.
Beautiful.
So still 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man. Let's roll up his hit points.
And then we're back to T-Val.
Yay. I'm gonna go flank that one that Shella's squaring up with.
Don't want to stabby.
Enter and leave it come.
Shaw hasn't attacked anything.
I would say that T-Val can get by without provoking an attack of opportunity from that one.
Do I get advantage for flanking?
Yes.
I don't see how.
Smacking him!
2, so you can just cast it. Just
Oh,
a little
okay.
bit. And that one already got an attack of opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty
Okay.
sure.
I love that.
Yeah, that, yeah, that
Fine,
one.
so an
near,
18.
18,
Shella
that
got the
hits.
attack of opportunity.
Nice.
Smack!
Smack, smack, smack.
11 damage.
11 points of damage.
Smacking damage.
You watch as this one staggers from the impact. All right, Shella.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the one that T-Val just attacked because it's right in front of me and I'm gonna
All right,
smack.
go ahead and make an attack roll with advantage.
Alright. So I roll a 1.
2d20
Alright. Oh, roll 2d20 at the same time?
and then take the higher roll.
Sorry, Tori, I'm borrowing one of yours.
Fine.
18?
18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, since I'm holding it two-handed, I can roll a d8 on that.
It's either a 6 or an 8.
Oh.
9.
9 points of damage.
Yeah, we gotta wait for the monk weapon
This is looking pretty
to
rough.
go up.
It's looking
gosh.
pretty rough.
And
It's got the 2 tanks on either side of it, just batting it back and forth.
and I am done for this turn.
All right, Rune.
It's looking pretty rough. I am going to cast Chill Touch, and a large hand of, like, skeletal hand of greenish energy shoots out of me to go attack him. I have to make a ranged attack roll. Oh, crap. That's a 10.
Let me check this real quick.
Okay.
The touch AC, right?
No,
I know, I
there's
just.
no touch AC.
No, it's the regular.
5e, there's no touch.
Okay.
Oh, well.
I was just checking the range.
You assume they
It's 120 feet, and I have Spell Sniper, so it's doubled.
flying.
It would be 240 feet. I think it's within 240 feet.
I was just wasn't sure if it was one of the 30 feet ones, since it is a cantrip.
Yes,
Okay.
I guess.
So that does not hit.
I'm gonna stay where I am. There's like a rock. I'm gonna hunker down behind
There's
the rock
no
a little
rock.
For those confused, we have another game where I play a wizard,
bit.
who's also a spell sniper, and it's a little bit terrifying.
It is very terrifying.
Is that your action?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Ooh, I thought they would hit.
Do you have anything you want to do for a bonus action or no?
No, I don't have bonus actions.
Amon.
Gonna bash this one again with my mace. No,
Alrighty.
no. Sacred Flame cantrip on it.
On this one or the other one?
The one in front of me.
Okay.
Let me just,
Dexterity saving throw.
a 15. Yeah, 15.
Now, Sacred Flame, do creatures around it also need... Is it an AoE
No,
or is it
it's
one
just a
target?
single
Just the
creature.
one that makes the dex save.
Sacred flame.
What's your...
15.
50.
Yeah.
Dexterity
That is a
saving.
fail.
Okay.
1d8 radiant.
So this is
Minus
radiant.
dex is not fun.
So this is radiant damage.
Already.
If that's important at all. 2.
2 points of radiant damage.
It's all good.
Okay, that's it for me.
Caesar.
Caesar.
So the one that's in front of me that
It's not a
has been
benevolence
hit.
and ape.
Yeah, he's gonna stand. Oh, he's gonna stand behind the one that Amon's attacking. He's gonna attack the one that hasn't been hit yet. All right, Caesar. He's gonna do 2 fist attacks against this guy.
They make the same sound.
Oh, you're making a monkey punch a zombie.
It's an ape, not a monkey. They have no tail. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the first attack. That's 4 points of bludgeoning.
BB boy.
Second one.
4 points of damage.
Yep. And then a 21 on the second fist attack.
That also hits.
Ah, that one's 6 points of damage.
Alrighty.
It's either that or throw rock. And I'm like, that's not a rock to throw.
rocks, that's cute.
Alrighty. It is now the zombie's turn.
Oh no. Hate every time these guys go.
This one is going to attack Shella again.
Hey, I hit you harder.
That's going to be a 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
What's your AC?
17.
Ooh, alrighty.
Monks.
The one in combat with you is going to attack you.
Point of clarification. At the start of his turn, he has to make a Constitution saving throw
Alrighty.
because he's been searing smited by me.
Con save.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 16.
That succeeds. He's not. He doesn't take the
He
burning.
doesn't take any fire.
Okay. And then his attack on you is going
How long
to
does
be
that last? Is that just it?
also a
If
16.
he succeeds.
Oh no, that's not gonna hit.
Alright. And then the last one is going to attack Caesar.
Yep.
With a natural 2, I do not think that's going to hit. So that's a 5.
Okay. Doesn't hit.
Alrighty.
So, yeah.
These are good zombies.
At which point it is Freddy's turn.
Awesome. So I'm just gonna walk up to this one that Caesar's beating down on, and I'm gonna start taking a swing at him.
Do you want to flank or no?
Oh yeah, that's flank. Get that advantage.
So making a melee attack with advantage.
Okay, so that is a. We'll take the first one there. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Awesome. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Okay, that's 12 points of piercing damage as I impale him with my rapier.
You stab him with the rapier and you go up with it as the rapier just protrudes out, like from the back into the neck, out the mouth.
Yeah, that happened.
And as you withdraw, it just crumples.
God, I didn't have to wait.
T-Val.
Yes. Smacking him again.
Alrighty, go ahead and make an attack roll with advantage.
Yeah. Garbage.
Rude.
15.
15 just hits.
Right? 8 plus 7. 15, yes. I can do math.
Math.
Let's roll some 6s.
Oh.
That's double ones. Cool. That's fine. 7 damage.
That's enough to do it.
Smack! And then with my movement, I will go square up with the last one there.
That's already being flanked on both sides.
Can I get like all the way around so we're surrounding it on all 4 sides?
I'll say you can get to there.
Okay, good enough.
Shella.
He's just gonna have a real
Okay,
bad day.
can I get to the last remaining guy?
Yes.
Alright, I'm attacking with the trident. Let's go.
Leave it alive or unalive.
No, it's gonna kill us.
Listen, there's only 4 here. There's still others. There's 6 of them.
You do get advantage on this.
Oh, I already rolled
I
a
got a
15.
natural
It would be
You can see if you can
See
get
if
a
it's
20.
a nat. See if it's a nat 20.
Nope, 15. So 21.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Don't kill it or
Alright,
unkill
I'm
it.
doing it dual-handed. 8.
8 points of damage. Alrighty.
Oh, there's more rune. Don't worry. There's probably more. I mean, there's only 4 here out of the
6 people went missing.
Yeah. Plus, we have no idea what turned them in the first place. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's kind of
Rune,
why I
it's
did
your
the
turn.
thunderous clap.
It looks pretty bad.
I mean, it looked pretty bad to begin with.
I know that is a very arbitrary
less
question.
It is undead.
Me and my specialty, how close is it to falling apart?
Pretty close.
Okay. I want to study it. Aman, will you let me study it?
Study it when it's dead.
No, it's evil. Purge it.
I cast Chill Touch. That is a 13.
13 does not hit.
I just can't. I can't.
Are you
bring,
actively trying to let evil live?
I can't bring myself to do it. It is a work of art.
It is a work
Is
of
it though?
evil and chaos.
It's pretty gross.
It's the rising of the it's the rising
close.
corpse of the dead.
Pretty close.
How is this good? How
Maybe
is
if you
this
came closer, you'd see that it's gross.
This needs to be destroyed.
As you reach out, the claw just rakes against its armor. Amon, it is your turn.
Mace.
Go ahead. Attack roll with advantage.
Natural 20.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Are you doing 2 dice
double
or
the-
doubling it?
Double the number.
Double number or double dice? Decide this now.
think we
I
decided.
personally prefer double dice because it gets more realistic crit.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna do double
Okay.
dice.
Fine
Double
with that.
dice sounds good.
Whatever.
I don't care.
4.
Total?
4 total. Oh, plus 3.
7.
7 damage.
How do you want to do this?
I want to take my mace and bash its head off its neck.
T-ball.
Where's Rune?
He's behind you.
I'm gonna uppercut the head
the
up
hell in the back.
with my mace, knocking it off into the air and into Rune's hands.
With the tourniquet.
Make an acrobatics check
Okay.
to see if you can
Athletics.
aim it right.
Go back.
Because this is aiming, I'm gonna go with acrobatics.
You have to send this behind you.
19 plus 2.
I will say you chip it off its neck, and it goes doo, 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 doo. And as like you were casting Chill Touch, you had your hand out, and the skull just book.
Thank you. Fascinating.
Oh, that's 4 of them we found.
Alright.
It's not all of them.
See if we can find
I
the
take
other
a
two.
moment.
What kind
I bless the area in the name of Bahamut. May these souls find peace. Bring them to their creators. I ring a chime that's on my belt. Ding.
Alrighty. And this is where we're going to end this session.